welcome. Today in class, some very important topics we're going to discuss that help us master ourselves and help us raise our vibrations and deal with the things that are keeping us stuck lower vibrationally and not allowing us to harmonize with the people around us and do what we came here to do, because we came here to create and we need to create with different energy. So first thing, patience. We need to cultivate patience. We need to restore this in us. This is all healing 101. Why? Because it removes us from stimulus and it helps us. We're in meditation. We are in direct contact with source, the oneness. We're able to learn ourselves, right? We're able to learn what is our authentic vibration. And if we're going to heal, restore, and repair and, rebuild new earth, that is starting with patience, because with patience, that's how we can shift into everything else that we're here to do when we're healing and we're harmonizing with the people around us, as well as it's really the key. I think patience is the key, and it's really going to help us find tolerance for ourselves during this process when we're dealing with our addictions, when we're dealing with our toxicity, our codependent behaviors, things that keep us stuck, right? Because now we're going to heal, we're going to transmute, we're going to transform. We will have episodes about, transmuting in the future, but, one thing at a time. Impulse control. We can't do it all overnight. Remember, we're shifting. So, impulse control, we want to work with that because our impulses keep us lower vibrational, and that's how we're building these negative patterns. We're acting off impulses. That's where ego is. But we're going to raise the vibration and we're going to literally integrate higher self, and we're going to apply knowledge. That's what these lessons are about, that we're learning, that we're going through. So we can use the wisdom to apply the knowledge, because we know that these things give us an instant but sense of relief, pleasure, high, but it's just temporary. It's not sustaining. And then we know then it creates other behaviors, and then it creates us to feel other things like guilt and shame, which is lower vibrational. Then it charges our negative cycle, our negative story right there. So we want to work with that, but we have to cultivate patience first to be able to work with impulse control. And then time management. You know what? I just like to say, chuck time out the window. And I know people say, what? You crazy? You are so crazy. No. We're literally chuck time out the window, right? And be in the energy of our vision of what we are creating. If we are frantic, what we're creating, our vision is going to look frantic. Our abundance does not like frantic energy. This creates anxiety, which in turn then creates depression. And these are all lower vibrational things that we're shifting out of. So yes, understand time is there. Use it as a tool. We know that it's man-made, it's here, but we don't want to use it to keep us lower vibrational. We want to use it as just the tool. It's here. And many people would say, well, what about my kids? What about this? What about that? They got to be here on time. They got to be there on time. Yes, all these things are still happening, but is it really going to change the outcome? What you need to do is go within and decide, you know what? Is what's happening right now, is it going to change the outcome? So what energy do I want to be in to harmonize with the people around me, to find tolerance for myself, to find tolerance, to harmonize then with the people around me? Because we know then, okay, so you're in a rush. You're racing against the clock. You're projecting outwards. Then what happens when we're done? Oh my goodness. Higher self kicks in and it's like there's guilt and shame. Why did I act like that? If I could have just acted like this, if I could have just acted like that, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Let's remove that. Let's find patience. Let's work on our impulses. And then let's be able to just be in the energy of neutral and observe what's going on around us. We're going to work with our thoughts too. We will have an episode on thoughts later on down the road, okay? And how that'll all tie into this. But I think that this stuff is very important right now with the times that we are in, with dealing with our negative patterns. so we can shift out and we can start creating the creation of our positive patterns. And we can start really working with higher self more and leaving those ego templates behind. Now, on that note, I would love it if you would meet me at my desk for a reading dedicated to this very topic so we can restore, repair, and rebuild. Let's go.